It's a lesson for parents that the littlest things mean the most to children. Catch is the heartwarming short film about a boy who goes to extremes just to spend some time with his dad. Take a look.
Why'd you do it? Answer me. Answer me, Jimmy.
You said $25.
What's that?
I wanted it for you to play with me.
That doesn't make sense. Why did you want the money?
Pay you to play catch with me for an hour.
Well, David Henrie is the writer and director of Catch, and it's his first short film. And as you can see, it's all about the power of family. And that little clip almost brought me to tears. You also know David from CBS's How I Met Your Mother, and he joins me now. Welcome, David. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, people will see you and go, hey, you were Luke, the son in How I Met Your Mother.
Right, right, yes.
But now that the show is over, you have some extra time for your other endeavors, like the short film Catch.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
It's important to me. My favorite movies growing up were always movies that left the theater with you. So growing up as an actor, I always watched and I learned from directors and I learned from writers and people that I was around that really inspired me. And getting to act on Disney Channel for many years provided me a great audience. And I got to write for the show as well, which was an amazing blessing. And I knew after the show that it was important for me to be able to control my future and be able to make a difference in a positive way. So I knew that a short film was the first thing that I had to do. And I knew that I needed to deal with a powerful theme that's relevant and that can inspire an audience. So Catch deals with what I call the good dad problem. It's the father who wants to provide for his family, but at what cost? Because with every virtue comes two vices. You have excess or you have defect. So if you go to the excess of wanting to do the right thing, then it becomes about the providing, then you forget about the family. So I deal with a very relevant, I think, theme and a very relevant topic that I think makes a big difference in people's lives.
Now, this looks like this cute little boy. All he wants to do is just play catch with his dad. We're looking at some of the movie right now.
Yes.
But this is way more about just playing catch.
Oh yeah. Like I said, it deals with the father-son dynamic. Field of Dreams, the ending of Field of Dreams was one of the most impactful movies on my life, and the father-son dynamic is such a primal one. As a little boy, you automatically look up to your father. That's why it's so important to have good associations with your father. So later in life, you're healthy, and because you automatically associate your parents with so many other people later in life. So really, we really shine a light on what that looks like from a boy's perspective, from a little boy's perspective, when you're telling him you're going to be home to practice with him, when you tell him you're going to be there with him. And the short benefits a fantastic nonprofit, Family Life Works, which helps instill strong family values and core virtues.
And what inspired you to do this film? Something in your personal life?
Growing up, my dad didn't have a lot. He slept on floors his whole life, not his whole life, but when he got older, he had to leave the house at an early age, slept on a lot of floors. And then when he had a family as a young father, he wanted to do all he could to provide the lifestyle that he never had. So I definitely related to, wanting the gift of time from my father, but him at times not being able to give that because he's a young dad and he's just trying to do the best he can do. That's why I wanted to really shine a light on this theme and on this topic, because I think it's an important one.
And it's getting great reactions so far.
Yeah.
Now, you're not only a writer, director, and actor, you have a huge social media following.
Yes.
You have, let's see, almost 3 million Twitter followers. You have 5 million likes on Facebook and more than 400,000 followers on Instagram. How do you do it? Are you paying these people?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think I could afford that. No, they just, they love Wizards of Waverly Place and some of the other stuff that I did, and it's great. And the short film on catchashortfilm.com, we launched it to the online presence. So the fans' reactions, I just got a tweet from a girl, I'll read it right now, has been absolutely incredible. That's the thing that made the biggest impact on me, is seeing people's reaction and seeing how you can actually make a difference. You can use art to inspire and make a difference in the world. That really touched me. So she said to me, there was always, she said, my father and I haven't been close since I was a little kid. There was always just a separation between us. Yesterday we watched Catch together and I couldn't stop crying. It reminded me of myself and how I was very young and little. I never spent time with my dad. My dad cried as well watching it. Yesterday after the movie, we both vowed to spend more time together and really to try our best to bond together. Thank you, David, for giving us that push we needed to have a real father-daughter relationship.
That's great.
That's
and
Fearless Bella.
Real quick, how do you get people to continue to follow you? Are you responding to each and every tweet?
Yeah, I do follow Fridays, so that's #FollowFriday, where you follow you follow the people every Friday on Twitter, and then I respond to a lot of the Twitters. I'm very active on social media. I'm always posting photos and things for people to check out.
Okay, David Henrie, a very, very busy young man.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining us. Now, for more information about David Henrie and his movie Catch, go to kcal9.com and click Seen on TV.